I'm feeling Wormkin primary. Wait, here it is. Wormkin primary, Awoken secondary. Starting with the Spine Chief and taking Root Seeds. Apply bonus damage, draw more next turn. Pretty cool clan combination. Do you spy all Umbra cards mastered? Is that so? Is it really the first clan to be completely done? It is. 41 out of 41 Umbra cards have been mastered. Very cool. Very, very cool. What do we got? 2 Echo Snares, 2 Resto Debts, and a Total Recall. Interesting. On striking, gain a charged echo, or whenever we gain a charged echo on the floor, apply 2 Reap to all enemies. Reap being damage over time, based on the charged echo mechanic. Really like the Decayer path for Spine Chief. Let's try that. Decayer Spine Chief can, sometimes pretty single-handedly deal with things. Bog Slime is one of my favorite artifacts for the Wormkin clan. When a spell with Consume is played, gain an additional charged echo, which notably activates anything with the Inspire keyword an additional time. That said, merchant costs being reduced at the very start of a run is very good. But I'm taking Bog Slime here. Games for recommendations for games similar to Monster Train or Spire. If you haven't checked either of these out, Homer G, I would recommend Griftlands, made by Clay Games, and Rogue Book. Very much a Spire-like, but with a really unique take on the map and exploration. I think both of those are very well done. I've heard good things about Beneath Oresa. I think that one's still in early access at this time. Maybe I didn't want to go on the bottom here, actually. No, I didn't. Definitely did not. That's alright. Fortunately, Spine Chief is tanky enough that it doesn't matter much. How's it going, King of Steam? Only basically every day. Still like to hear it, though. Boop. 50 damage to you, sir. So at the end of combat, the boss takes damage equal to the number of stacks of Reap times the number of charged echoes the floor has. So 4 times 6 equals 24 here. Let's speed this down a bit. We get some card rewards. Infused Shelter. Pretty tempting. This gives 2 charged echoes, note, because of the Bog Slime. Yeah, very hard to say no to Proclamation. It's an obscenely strong card in general. Although we might not need it with if we can stack the Reap enough. I'm going to grab this Shelter for the double dip. I don't know if that's correct. And I guess I'll take an Infused Sting. Deals damage and draws 1 extra card on the next turn, so it's sort of like a cantrip, but not quite. As for units to pair with the Spine Chief, what are we hoping to do here? Spine Chief does really good AoE damage, so we'd like to pair with something that can hit 1 unit pretty hard, or something that can tank. Those are both different goals. Bog Chrysalis can definitely be nice. We've got the Echo Generation to hatch units, that's for sure. Although if we feed echoes to an egg, then we cannot use that for Reap damage, which is a bit of an issue. Just to get both of the echoes before it gives the armor. I think only one. I think not the one from the Bog Slime, but I'm not sure about that. Oh yeah, we haven't mastered Animus of Speed. Okay, good spot. You're correct. We have not mastered Animus of Speed. Let's give it a shot. And we're going to go Merchant of Steel first, as usual. Having a quick unit could be pretty good. Yeah, I was wondering if we'd see Large Stone. And Keeper of Echoes, too. Interesting. Wait, we could make a quick Glareminder, though. Oh, I love it. Could even make it a Large Stone Glareminder, although I'd have to take capacity up for that to be worthwhile. Sure, I really like Glareminder. This is one of the rare units from the Wormkin clan. Really cool unit. They attack every unit on the floor, and if you consume a card, they apply, guess what, more Reap to units on the same floor. So we can double dip on the Reap stacking. That's pretty cool. Actually, Echo Stone is going to be awesome here. Improve the Glareminder's damage based on the number of charged echoes on the floor. I think I do want the Large Stone. I'm willing to take a capacity up just for that. I am. Let's do it. Cool, we'll see if this works. I'm not convinced, personally. Spike Trial was a bad idea? Nah, I think we're okay here. Like, we're going to take some damage from it, definitely, but because of the Large Stone, we're completely okay. Tis a-okay. As you can see. Sweep versus sweep. See? No problem. Ooh. Downing Echoes is again very, very nice for a couple reasons. Echo Infusion could get us some health, which is important, though, to be able to survive enemy offense. Grab the survival card. This is good. This is okay. Take Invigorating Solution. Another Consume card that also draws more cards on a future turn. Merchant of Magic or Artifact? I guess Merchant of Magic's pretty good. We could add Consume to things. We could upgrade the cost of things. Sure. What's the temple got? 30 magic power. No good targets for that. Become quick, my child. Mediocre. He should be free, though. Add Consume. Here we go. If you infuse a card, can you still master it? No. No, the sacrificed card is gone from the deck. Oh, we could take Spike Driver Colonies. Interesting. I don't think I want your offer today, Hef. These are two self-duplicating cards. The idea is you take the card, upgrade it, and or infuse it, and then start duplicating it. We did get 30 magic power, actually. That's pretty good on the automatic rail spikes. Not amazing, but pretty good. I don't feel like doing it today. You're speedy now. Show them who is the boss. We are the boss. Have some more. Both spells and units are allowed to be infused. With charged echoes, that is. Etch activates upon consuming a card. That's correct. That's right. And Inspire activates upon gaining a charged echo. Because of the Bog Slime, those are kind of the same thing at the moment. Look at that. 300 damage from Reap. 10 charged echoes times 30 Reap stacks. Simply absurd. R.I.P. Mr. Daedalus. Is there a cap on the number of echoes? Each floor has a maximum of 4, but that only applies at the end of the turn. So during the turn, you are allowed to exceed that count by however much you want. Symphony of the Soul, double buffs and armor. Unfortunately, we have neither of those, other than Shelter, I guess. Theoretically a breakable card, but... I don't see what it's doing for us at the moment. I'll skip for the moment. Some more unmastered units. First of Kin gets a damage bonus on Etch. Kin Host Carapace gets bonus stats when played based on the number of echoes. Both of those are fine and all. We have our 2 units. I think that's what we're going to try to win with, is just the 2 that we have. In order to fit them on the same floor, we must take Light of Seraph, +1 to our unit capacity. Is that actually going to work out for us in practice? I am not 100% sure. Got nothing to do with a Merchant of Steel, so I guess I'll go remove 2 and a dupe here. Sure. We're also going to upgrade to Decayer 2, I guess. I was hoping we'd get the cross path into... Although Corruptor is pretty interesting with the Quick Sweeper, actually. +5 attack power per charged echo on both of our units is not to be underestimated. Yeah, more Reap is also not to be underestimated. And we could still get the cross path that generates echoes. I'm going to go further down Corruptor or the Infector line. It's also got way more base health. If only. Units cost -2. Not that helpful. The start of turn, the friendly unit gets +5 is vaguely okay. Sure, 5 health per turn? I guess so. How do you kill Divinity with a Reap-centric deck? You either need to make a whole lot of Reap, or you need a secondary damage plan. Not quite sure which of those 2 we're going to do yet. Duping what? Sting? We don't actually have that many good duplications. I guess Sting is fine. It's 2 echoes one time. The Reapening. Reap 3 + 3 + 2 for playing 1 card. Ludicrous. Simply ludicrous. Yep. Sure is a lot of damage that we can do. Final wave. Fight. $180 damage from Reap. Cool. I'd say this is going pretty well. Another total recall. This time infused for making even more echoes and consuming more cards. Problem is, after a little while, we run out of cards. Power of Knowledge might be something. 15 damage per spell in the consume pile. Currently something we're doing lots of. I'll grab another total recall first. Damage based on spikes is pretty whatever. Draw another card per turn. Interesting. No room for you. Could put you on the second or third floor, but you'll die. So I don't think so. How much damage should Power of Knowledge do for it to be worth? Probably around 200 is my guess. If I were to eyeball it, I would say 200 or so. Free upgrade or cards with Consume have a chance to be discarded instead. What's the phrasing here? When a spell with Consume is played, gain 1 charged echo. Only the Etch keyword actually requires that a card be consumed. Most other effects in Monster Train allow you to double dip with the wing clippings. This is spectacular, as we'll get to keep the consume cards and have our cake. Although sometimes Glareminder will be sad. Everybody else is happy. It's -2 cost in Piercing. Piercing Restodat is kind of funny. Can remove Consume from a card, although now that we have the wing clippings, I don't think that's something we want to do. Let's add Consume to a card. You, Consume now. Holdover. Holdover Echo Infusion, not a bad idea. Holdover 0-cost Root Seeds is honestly also pretty good, even though it's really basic. Can't put Holdover on the Total Recall because they are consume cards themselves. You can't put Holdover on a card that's consumed. That's why we took a second one, because the first one is not guaranteed to stick around. I think we might need the defense scaling of this. Let's do it. That's right, we needed Eternal Stone plus Holdover, but then it's 2 cost, and that's a different problem. So, It's not the kind of... You need 3 upgrade slots, or you need a different card to work with. It's not quite enough on its own. The Historian. Alright, we're honest this time. I'll take the one-time 40x money. Petty Theft did a good job last time, but you showed up much later this time, Mr. Historian. Could have done -2 cost and remove Consume from Total Recall. That's an option, but then you can't make it Holdover. Holdover at that point. Mostly I'm thinking wing clippings are going to obviate the need to remove Consume from anything. I have 90 health. I'm willing to risk this. I think we can just kill everything with Reap. Although that would be more reason not to deploy on the bottom here. If we wanted to kill everything in one turn, we better go top floor, huh? Suppose we'd better go top floor then. Love the music in this game so much. Preserved. Okay, no big guys yet. Although having more echoes up top is just as important. This way. Okay, we have to kill this guy in one go. I think we can do that. Definitely. Time to consume some cards. Easy peasy. armor. So the enemies take 275 damage from Reap at the end of the turn. Holy moly. Guess I needn't have worried. How do you check in this game if it's a new run? The most pertinent information is right up here at the row here. On the far left here, these two icons indicate which clans we're playing. So those can tell you if this is the same run or a different run as the previous one. And this number here tells you the current floor, the ring number of the current run. Starts on 1 and goes up to 8 at the end of a Monster Train run. So that's the most pertinent information right here as to how far into the run we are. So that can help. Well, hold on. If this guy lives on 2, then he's actually at full health because of Heaven's Seal. Am I hell venting? We have some pretty good cards to duplicate. I'm just trying to figure out if I play the Gift of Gratitude now for 80 gold or if I wait for 120 later. I think I just play it now for 80. Seven Hawk, thank you so much for the 4 months. Greetings from the YouTube. Loved the birthday Spire run. It was a blast to make that content. Really good time. What character in Monster Train would I be? Definitely Echo, right? No, 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 no. Yeah, would 1000% be Echo, right? 2 available. If I'm going down, you're coming with me, Mr. Boss. Everybody dies. GG. Oh, we get Carving Koriska. When a card with Extract is played, gain 1 Ember and 1 Charged Echo. And that is really good when we've got a holdover Echo Infusion. Oh my. Divine Temple, come on, Spell Chain. Please one-time Spell Chain. Power of Knowledge is back and a lot better. There's also Return Soul, letting us get a specific card from the discard pile to apply Infused and Consume on. Got some seriously broken nonsense happening. Now we just need the Serrated Mandibles and the other one for the full set of Wormkin relics. I'll take Power of Knowledge. Restore to full health could be nice. Let's take this. We're able to get a lot of max health, especially if I duplicate the holdover Echo Infusion, which I might be about to do. Come on, Spell Chain. One time, one time. Dang it. Bummer. That's a bummer. Don't have enough shards. That'll help. Spells get a third upgrade slot. Okay, now we can do some silly things. They're delightful. And we're offered the major and minor refractions again. Oh, interesting. Oh, I think that changes what I do here, actually. Almost missed him entirely before returning to the train. Now we dupe the Glare Minder instead of whatever else I was going to do. And we can fit 2 of these onto the same floor. They'll both get bonus stacking per Echo. They'll both apply Reap on Etch. And they're going to be heckin' cute in the back row there. Love it. So we go to 30 shards here, and then we take another upgrade here. I think we need to... Let's Purge Stone. Get rid of one of the cards in this deck. Although we want most of them. I guess I'll lose one of the Root Seeds. Cool. That should be enough. We could even dupe him a second time for 15 more shards. That'd be really cute. Triple Glare Minder. I like it. I like it a lot. Small. .48 Reap, 500 damage to Arcus on turn 2 from Reap. That's a lot. That's pretty absurd. Just keep them coming. Here, you can have a damage boost, Mr. Arcus. Oh, but we get penalized for playing spells on the bottom floor, and that's a true shame. Good way to shut us down this turn. Bummer. Guess I won't be playing those. Kind of missed that guy was actually getting to the top. My bad. GG, Arcus. GG. $968 damage. Holy moly. Wow, an infused rail spike. Draw X cards and apply -1 cost to those cards. There's also Eternal Kinstone, adding an echo that can't be removed, permanently fueling such things as Reap. But surely more cards, more better. And more card draw, more better as well. The more cards we draw, the more spells we can play, the more echoes we can generate, the more Reap we can inflict in one turn. And I said we were looking for some of the Wormkin-specific trinkets. Let's go to a Merchant of Trinkets and look at 6 additional trinkets to maximize our odds of finding the synergistic things that will really break this run, like Serrated Mandibles. Base charge is pretty good. Add 2 echoes to each floor. It's going to make the Reap more powerful more quickly. Let's take that, I think. Although then I can't reroll and afford the reroll, right? Draw 1 each turn and put 1 on top. Not bad. Cursed Vines is okay. I'll take Cheater's Hand. And we do have to choose Corruptor versus Decayer. Reap 5 or friendly units get more attack power per charged echo. That's going to make the quick sweep a lot deadlier. Let's go Corruptor for the third upgrade. Infuse Nexus Spike with the essence of 2 spells. Create 1 spell that is 2. Okay, can't choose Rail Spike. Fair enough. Fair enough. But I could do double Echo Snare. I could do double Total Recall. It's a lot of fun options. You'd use this event to remove a card? I don't think I agree. Let's make a defensive card. That adds armor and heals our units to full, just in case. Sure. And I don't think I'm sufficiently convinced by base charge. I'm going to reroll here, looking for the more important artifacts. Mind Horde, that's better. Increase the maximum charged echoes by 1 on each floor. Perfect. Since we're definitely hitting the cap a lot of the time. How do we feel about Retribution? Spikes 5, a little spooky, but I'm not afraid. We have 2 spells that heal the full, so we can keep the sweepers pretty healthy here. Speaking of, there's one right now. I can Total Recall a second time. Hitting Total Recall, that's amazing. Because of the wing clippings. These are really good. Crazy. Two times 2 is only 4, huh? You still have to die. That's a problem for future Baylor. This could be useful up top. Guess so could that sting. They're fine. This would do another 10 damage, which would not be enough to kill. Okay, you can touch the pyre one time. There we go. Perfectly healthy. Look at all these echoes, man. Holy crap. Simply ludicrous. Welcome to your doom, Mr. Boss. We actually already beat this thing without even applying any Reap at all. What if I do apply some Reap? GG. Be nice for dealing with divinity, although I don't think we're going to need it. Resonance would be nice AoE damage as a spell, but again, the Glare Minders are essentially doing this already. We can skip all these. Engraft and Ensnare have their uses. I'll take an Ensnare, so we can slow down one enemy unit if we need to. And are we going triple Glare Minder? I definitely don't think we need to, but it would certainly crush the final boss pretty decisively. Might as well, huh? Might as... We don't even have the train stewards removed, actually. Okay, let's do Merchant of Magic then. No. There it is, Decayed Decoy. Add 1 stack of Reap each time it's applied. And the only one that we're missing then is the Serrated Mandibles, which was 1... Every time a Charged Echo is gained, apply 1 Reap to a random enemy 2 times. That's right, we gotta get to 100 shards. It's actually really important. I almost locked myself out, actually. Thankfully, we're fine here. Guess we do this now. Yeah, exactly. We could have fused the stewards together, but I removed them very zealously. Thankfully, I didn't miss the 100 pack shard requirement. But that could have been a case where I did. It was close. Sleepy. Those were both spell damage. Would I have been able to do it? Yes, because of restoration detonation, thankfully. And various other things. Yeah, we could have done it on anything. Because it works on heals, too. Ugh. It's the highest shard count I've managed to win with. We've had a 200 shard win. Not sure we've done much better than that. Removing spells might not actually be helpful. Oh well. Oh yeah, we could have done improved firebox and innate rail spike there. I agree, that would have been pretty good. That would have been very good. How many turns do you think it'll take us to kill Seraph here? At least a couple. Oh, we got back the rail spike? Amazing. Not a great turn overall, though. We're going to do 3,000 damage this turn. Let's see what we can do, though. $1,876. $2,485. Wow. Not quite, but very close. Takes 129 times a large number. Jeez. 2,000 damage. Alright, surely I can stack enough echoes on Seraph's floor to get a KO now. Have some root seeds, Seraph. You'll love them. GG, sir. 5-turn boss rush. We beat the chat prediction by 1. Got him. Divinity can't escape from the floor where the reaps are being generated. However, the last divinity has a special ability called Purify, which removes damaging debuffs every time they damage the boss. So we have a slight problem there, but only slight. Divinity also can't escape the sweeping. I guess we deploy bottom? We could go top here. I'm gonna go bottom floor. And just absolutely wreck every floor every turn. Could go mid. No, we don't have the... Oh yeah, we could go mid, actually. You're right. Because we're small. Take a little bit more damage to the front unit, but we get an extra turn. Sure. I'll go mid. Should have done Total Recall before I did this. That's fine. Worked out. Gonna do how much damage this turn? That number's getting awfully large. So the answer to the question of the chat member, how do you defeat the last divinity with a Reap-based deck? The answer is do all of the damage at the same time. And you will get there. X! Isn't this turn 2? It sure is. Amazing. Look at all these echoes, man. GG. Boom. 42-92. Instantly destroyed.